Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how to build your career in the academia after you completed your PhD or your master's. Today's sharing is based on my involvement in our university's academic promotion committee, as well as the acting dean of our faculty. So if you like the sharing today, please hit the like button and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Let us begin. In the academia, there are 3 portfolios that we need to manage, but of course it may depend on the universities that you are working. Generally, there are 3, learning and teaching, research, leadership and service. And I will go through this one by one. The first one is teaching and learning, or some universities call it learning and teaching, L&T in short. Now, a lot of time we always focus on the students' feedback score. That is a good indicator of our teaching quality, but I think if you want to build a career in the academia, especially in the aspects of learning and teaching, you need to look at your teaching pedagogy. Now, if you are wondering what is teaching pedagogy, you can go over to my channel and watch one of my videos that I've made about teaching pedagogy. You need to also think about how you can share your teaching practices in the community within the university and outside the university. Within the university, you could participate in some kind of sharing session among colleagues in the university. Outside universities, you could be an invited guest to share your teaching practices in some conferences. Of course, to level up from there, you should consider publishing a journal article that is related to your teaching practices. Further, you might want to think about getting a grant to do research in your teaching practices. And obviously, the last one is consider getting a teaching award or teaching excellence award, either within the community, within the university, or maybe at the national level. And I'm sure if you have all this, it will definitely enhance your career in the academia, in the aspects of learning and teaching. Next, let's talk about the research portfolio. A lot of time when we talk about research portfolio, people always think about grant and publication. It is correct, grant and publication are the important aspects of a research portfolio, but it is actually more than that. You might want to look at supervision of master's and PhD students in a university. Apart from that, you might want to look at thesis examination as one of the scholarly work as well, related to research, review of journal articles, or become an editor of a journal. That is also important. You have to look at also. The other aspects that might help you in your research portfolio is to become a professional member or member of any professional bodies, especially if it is related to research. That will definitely help you to build a profile in research. The last portfolio is leadership and service, or service and leadership. You can use it interchangeably. This is a portfolio that requires you to look at within the university and outside the university. It's difficult to really define what should be in this portfolio, service and leadership. But basically, within the university setting, you might want to look at, for example, taking up a role or as academic leaders, whether it's a course coordinator, discipline leader, or even head of school, deputy head of school, this kind of roles. Championing some changes in your university, that can be part of service and leadership as well. Participating in some committees like course development committees, learning and teaching committees. These can be part of your service as well to the university. Of course, outside the universities, you might want to look at your involvement in professional bodies, whether you are for example, the committee members or the chair of some committees, and whether you're involved in some community services or community projects outside the universities where you play an active role and you bring up the name of the university. So these are some of the examples of service and leadership. It's very much depending on the context that you're in, but a rule of thumb is you look at within the university and outside the university. So there you go. Teaching and learning, research, service and leadership, these are the three portfolios that you need to focus on if you want to build your career in the academia. Please share with me your thoughts in the comments below. I love to read your comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.